Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. It is a Friday afternoon. We are into February, and yes, I missed reading for you yesterday. Sorry about that. I was busy coaching. I do creativity coaching, not as a job and not as something that I would offer to anyone watching this, but it's something that I do spontaneously for people. It's something that I love doing. I love seeing people's projects coming to life or their enthusiasm being sparked. And recently, in the past, I would say months, things have just gone wild. Certainly in my world, people I know, people around me, all busy, all excited, all highly motivated. And I hope that the same is going on out there for anyone watching this. If you've been thinking about doing something creative or something online or something exciting, now is the time. Absolutely get going. So that's where I've been. The Parkles and the rest of the royals, of course, have been busy as ever, and stories rolling in thick and fast. I have the Rebel Heart Tarot on the tarot table for this one, and this one is about the video that Harry and Meghan released coinciding with the Senate hearings about online child safety, in which Mark Zuckerberg actually apologized. He apologized to parents who have suffered bereavement as a result of some of the awful bullying that has happened online. And I need to focus just through a little bit to talk. A lengthy preamble, sorry for those of you who don't like this, but Parkles released a video from that session they had in New York, talking to parents, bereaved parents. It was a bit farcical, the session, and they have been accused in an excoriating Quentin Letts article in the Daily Mail of riding other people's grief like trams. It's worth a read. The Daily Mail certainly gloves are off now as far as the Parkles are concerned, since Harry withdrew that libel case against them. It's quite a different tone on the Daily Mail. Quentin Letts says, Florid, banal, psycho-babble, reeking of opportunism. Harry and Meghan are riding other people's grief like trams. Some people suspect them of being very keen on online censorship against, for instance, people like me. That's why they're doing it. Other people suspect they are deflecting. This is why they released the video, to deflect from the bad press around the African Parkes debacle and the fact that they really couldn't be bothered to send public get well messages to the King and the Princess of Wales, and of course people leaving Archewell and all the rest of it. So we're going to have a look at a little dig around at this. We're going to see why they released this video. Was it deflection? Was it censorship motivated? How they feel about this Quentin Letts article and the Daily Mail right now. We're going to have a look at their activism. How much have they really done for online child safety? Apparently a bit of a questionnaire here and a bit of a chat there. So how genuine is this engagement with this cause, or is it just climbing on bandwagons to make themselves look good? Something they seem to specialize in my opinion, at Archewell. Quite good at piggybacking onto causes for some good press for themselves, some good PR. We're going to look at the thorny question of bullying, online bullying that might come from Parkle adjacent people. There's been some terrible hate expressed online towards the Wales children. I don't tend to watch those things, look at those things, but people have been collecting examples of them in the wake of this video that has come out. And I'm going to look at that. And I'm also going to look at whether this is why the Twitter accounts were shut down, cleaned up recently, so that people couldn't go around giving screenshotting, screen grabbing and saying, well, you're talking about this all smug and high and mighty, but the level of hypocrisy is off the charts when your supporters are saying the most vile things online. So that's where we're going. Lots to say, lots to look at. It's a rich topic. And we're going to also just ask if their campaigning is going to do anything. or perhaps their association with online trolls, bullies, bots, all of that stuff, ever going to emerge. So that's where we're going with this. Sorry for the long ramble. It's very hot here. It's ridiculously hot. And so things melting. I'm melting. Fluffy's melting. The cards just about are melting too. But that's where we are. And let's remind you, for legal reasons, this is just tarot for fun and entertainment. It is all my opinion. It is all speculation. And we just read energy here, archetypal energy, because we're dealing with archetypes. The British royal family are the archetypal family in the world. And there is, of course, a disclaimer in the box below. And please read it, form your own opinions, and let's not do any hate online ourselves today. So there you have it. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. That's interesting energy because it is the card of grief, pure grief, the Five of Cups. And really at the heart of this, let's not forget, are people whose lives have been destroyed by online bullying, harassment, hate. Terrible things. There was a recent incident in the UK that was in the press. Very, very sad story. It's an appalling thing. It's something that all parents worry about. You have no idea what is going on, as these poor parents did in this most recent case. No idea at all what was going on with this poor girl. Self-care, if this is triggering for you, please switch off. Please go and do something happy. But Five of Cups in reverse, our underlying energy, we are dealing with tragedy. And trying to stop it, trying to get out of it, Five of Cups. But Five of Cups in reverse is really trying to, and I've got nowhere to put it because I'm still waiting for my new recording equipment, gave my old equipment away to someone who's going to be doing some ASMR on YouTube soon. A very talented artist friend. So, the Five of Cups is in reverse. I will keep it over here, just sort of inside. So that is our underlying energy. So as I say, we are dealing with real emotions here, real people, real tragedies here. What's it, Quentin? Let's say riding other people's grief like trams. Very good writer, Quentin Letts. Okay, situation we're dealing with. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Stress, worry, anxiety. They are going through a rough time, the Parkles, and it's everywhere. It's been noted everywhere. People are doing month-end reviews like I did a couple of days ago, and it's just almost impossible to believe that so much bad news could hit one couple in 1 month. And it does seem that the world is speeding up and things are happening faster and faster, good things and bad things. And so there it is, Nine of Swords, massive amount of stress and worry, anxiety about their brand. And so that today's theme is brand. And we're going to be looking more brand stuff, bandwagon type stuff in the next reading as well. But Parkles, motivation for doing this. Is this all about deflection? Is this to bury the bad news? Yeah, we've got the Star in reverse. They absolutely are doing this. And it's because their own star is falling and fading. And that's their celebrity, their public appeal, their mission, their path. Because the star is all about your purpose and your faith and your reason for being here on this earth, and it's in reverse. They really are failing to manifest any kind of vision or purpose, and they are fading fast, definitely Star in reverse. How about the censorship angle that some people speculate is really why they are doing this? They want to shut down their critics online. And there has been some interesting footage emerging from certain visits when they were still royaling, when Meghan was wearing certain outfits and there were strange things dangling and strange popping sounds suddenly appearing. Is this about censorship? Look at the King of Cups. I don't really think so. I don't think so with that card. I think it's more about wanting to be seen. It's the Diana kind of energy again. We are the ones with feelings. We want to make people feel feelings, remember? Of course, she said that at the Variety event when she was hogging the red carpet, they had to be sort of elbowed off. They want to be the ones that express emotion. The royal families all stiff upper lip and don't hug and don't have real feelings, and they're just all fake and cold and cruel and chased us away. And when I was having certain ideations about ending things, they were heartless and didn't deal with it. But whereas we are, there they are on their chairs. They were sitting in those ridiculous chairs, and she was wearing a matchy outfit with the chair, and that ridiculous cream thing with the sort of the straitjacket outfit. Very inappropriate, showing a lot of skin at an event where people are talking about losing their children to online bullying. But there they are, King of Cups. We're the ones that feel feelings. We are the ones you can trust with your emotions and to express your emotions and to do all the right things regarding feelings. So how about this Quentin Letts article? How did they feel about it? Because as I say, it's quite a read. One to cherish. 10 of Cups in reverse. Very upsetting. Very upsetting because it paints them in a very poor light as people who are, they're supposed to be so woke. That's a very woke version of the 10 of Cups, the rainbow, and everyone gathered at that table. But instead of being, he's exposed them in this article as fake, as fraudulent in their emotions, in their empathy, and that they're all about piggybacking onto causes, and they're not really about doing anything genuine. It's word salad at its worst. He said something about a schoolgirl's diary, and I think we all suspect who might have written the script or the comments that they made in New York that were videoed for this release now. So it's rather pointed at Madame and her full calligraphy, that really it's not genuine. It's not genuine emotion, it's fake. And the 10 of Cups is pretty fake when it comes to emotions. What are they going to do about it? They've just withdrawn a libel case, or Harry has. 2 of Swords, oh, what should we do? Sitting on the fence right now about it. Should we sue? Should we get the lawyers back? Those lawyers that we owe now millions of pounds worth of costs to, but we do seem to have backers that we can call on, but I don't think the backers are going to back this kind of case. So what are we going to do? I think a lot of tossing and turning at night, 9 of Swords, as our central issue of this reading. A lot of tossing and turning, a lot of I want to sue, but I haven't got any money, or the lawyers are busy doing something else and say don't. What can I do? And I'm not going to do a mock Harry voice like Lady C does, but it's in that energy of how are we going to deal with this? Can't see a way. Who's going to advise us? Who's going to tell us what to do? 2 of Swords. So tell us about their own activism with this cause, and it is a worthy cause, and it is a very current affair. It's something that is new in our world, really. Well, not that new, but it's still something that it takes, shocks when it happens. So their activism, they've done questionnaires, they've chatted to people, they've shown up in New York. How serious is it? 2 of Pentacles, a bit of this and a bit of that. That's my bit of this and a bit of that card. It's small fry. 2 of Pentacles, you've only got 2 Pentacles, and okay, I'll give a bit here and I'll give a bit there. I was going to say a terrible thing about the outfit and the cost of the outfit versus the possible actual outlay, financial outlay towards the cause. That is my own rather what's the word? Rather negative thought, because this situation really, if you let it get to you, can make you feel rather annoyed. Just slightly annoyed. So not much. A bit here, a bit there. 1 hour a week. We know that they work for Archewell, the charitable foundation, or whatever it is. And it shows up in that card, 2 of Pentacles. This is not burning the midnight oil. This is not actually giving anything practical to people or doing anything that's really going to comfort people and help them or do anything in future. My opinion. All my opinion. How about just riding a bandwagon? Is this what it's about? Some good PR. Two of Wands, yeah, there's that as well. Because it's about joining forces. The Two of Wands is about plans and stratagems and seeing a way forward and banding together to put your plans into action. That is the Two of Wands. Wands are, of course, PR. I ask, is this about PR? And universe gives me a PR card. Two of Wands, yes. Partnering with people, piggybacking onto a situation, you could say, with Two of Wands for some good PR. It's, again, a small thing. And it's interesting to me that these are small cards. We've got twos, twos, twos. Decisions, decisions, decisions in this reading. We've got 10 of Cups in reverse and the Star in reverse. It's more about all the bad things that have been happening lately. And we saw it recently. They suddenly released a Meghan hugging people video. I can't remember the context of it now because I pretty much turned into an encyclopedia. One of those ones in the old days when the salesman would arrive and the housewife alone at home in the 1950s and signed her life away, or husband's life away, paying for the encyclopedia for all eternity. But I have many volumes of royal related what's the word, in my mind at the moment, and so it's a bit hard to try and remember the exact circumstances of that video we suddenly saw of her hugging everybody. I think the Waleses had done something wonderful, and of course so suddenly Meghan hugging everybody. Let's get to the thorny topic now, and we have to tread carefully here, of perhaps Parkle adjacent or Parkle supporting bots, trolls, whatever, sending some hate the way of the Wales kids. How about that? Just whatever universe wants to say about that. Yeah, the Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse is toxic femininity. Interesting that there's a bump on that card and someone clutching a bump. We've seen a lot of those images recently. A pregnancy card. Very interesting. And we could get deep into the motivation for the hate that has been sent out to a mother of 3 and her lovely children, her beautiful children. The mother of 3 who is now very ill and out of sight and hopefully recuperating and getting stronger and not stressed. But it's very interesting that such a big card should show up when I ask that question. And I think you can join dots and extrapolate, and I shall leave you to do that, and just show the card and the energy that's around it. The Empress is all about, when it's in reverse, is about, as I said, toxic femininity. So the opposite of nurturing and kind and generous and beautiful and valuable and desirable and worthy and maternal and all those lovely things. The Empress in reverse is a very opposite energy. So do with that notion what you will. Let's talk about cleaning up all those Twitter accounts. It's the fast and furious delete button pressing that happened a few weeks ago, very early in this year, I think a month ago, 1st of January, whoop, it all disappeared. What was that about? We did read on it. What was that about? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles, Royal Family card, very much. It's about legacy. It's about, is this your legacy? Is this what you're going to leave lying around for future reference? Very interesting. No, no, no. Delete quickly. Delete, delete, delete. It's also debt. Big debt. And there might have been threats that went out, lawyers' letters that went out and said cease and desist, take down letters, those kinds of things. We're talking about online child safety. That's one of the recourses that you can have if nasty things are going around about you. Take down. Take down. And I think the takedown might be coming from the royal family, and I saw that, as far as I can remember, as I say, an encyclopedia in a middle-aged, well, middle-aged, yeah, I'm middle-aged. Let's give me that. I'm middle-aged in a middle-aged brain, female brain. And I look at the Empress in reverse. There is that as well in the Empress in reverse. And yeah, taking supplements, doing all the stuff, eating good protein, but you know, very hot too. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I think we know what that means. So let's look and see if the Parkle involvement in this cause is going to have any impact whatsoever for the cause itself. 9 of Cups. Well, yeah, Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, is celebration of a certain degree, but the Knight of Cups is traditionally in tarot right away. It's the glutton, the greedy card, the smug and self-satisfied card. So I think there's a bit of blowing own trumpet in this card in the Nine of Cups. So I think that whatever good comes from this video, drawing attention to the cause, the very sad cause, Five of Cups in reverse, is going to have a lot also reflect in a certain self-satisfied energy, pleased with themselves for this. So it's a bit of this and a bit of that. What did I say? Two of Pentacles. You get some, we get some. Quid pro quo. Is anything going to emerge? Any truth about trolls, bots, armies of flying monkeys that get sent around, coming from possibly adjacent to or supporting of the Parkles? We have to say allegedly for legal reasons, and all of this is alleged, and disclaimer in the box below. Any exposure ever coming? Four of Pentacles in reverse may well do. There may be a money trail that comes to light at some stage with this Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about controlling. Interesting. Very interesting card in the circumstances. It's about controlling, it's about money, it's about stability, and it's in the reverse, that's destabilizing. So money paid to destabilize, you could read that card as saying. And there may be a bit of a trail. If a forensic whatever wanted to get stuck in, accountant, auditor, wanted to get stuck in and have a look, I'm sure they would find some interesting things with that Four of Pentacles in reverse. That is, of course, just my opinion. I'm speculating, as ever, for legal reasons, all allegedly. But I think that they might have poked a wasp's nest that they shouldn't have poked with this little game that they decided to play. Empress in reverse game that they, or people adjacent to them or supporting of them, let's cover ourselves again for legal reasons, might have decided to play. It might have some blowback down the line with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Not huge, not devastating, but I think that if anyone really wanted to explore and find evidence, I think they could without too much effort. That is my opinion. A very tragic situation, a lot of stress around it for the Parkles. Their star in reverse, this is why they're doing it, not for censorship reasons so much as to say, look, we are the Queen of Hearts, the King and Queen of Hearts still, just like Mummy Diana. Very upset about Quentin Lett's article because it exposes the fakery of their emotions and their wokeness and their campaigning for causes. What to do? Don't know what to do. Nobody can advise us what to do. We're just going to probably be paralyzed with inaction, which the Two of Swords is pretty much. Can't sue because already tried and failed and now owe millions of pounds in costs. Their own activism, bit of this, bit of that. Their own, forgotten now what it was, climbing on bandwagon, yes, piggybacking, absolutely. Two of Wands, very possible with that kind of a card, that kind of an energy. What about hate aimed, for instance, towards Wales kids, Empress in reverse, very toxic energy in that card. What about takedown? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, very likely, very possible in that energy, speculating wildly, of course. Smug energy around whatever effect they have, their little video has on this very valid cause, worthy cause, Nine of Cups. Anything going to be exposed? Possible with that Four of Pentacles. Possible money trail there. If anyone ever wanted to go digging around, it's possible. Speculating wildly, just reading for fun and entertainment as ever. Thank you for watching. We're going to hop on to the next one.